Igbo bụ Igbo mma mma no Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ ekelekwa m onye ukwu kele onye nta kele nwoke kele nwaanyị biko onye ọbụla chiri ebe o chiri ya zero. You know, this thing boils down to what Yakubu Gowon said. You understand me? So now Tinubu is playing to the gallery of using an Igbos against Igbos. For those who want themselves to be used though, because all these people now, because of money and power, they have descended so low to the extent of them being used against their own people. Do you know that Simon Ekpa's arrest, or rather detention, do you know that what Musa have been saying on the internet is just rubbish? Because Musa believed in so much propaganda. Let's keep faking it until we make it. But the only person who will call for that shot is no any other person than Bianca Ojukwu, because she is the foreign minister. It is now very clear that Bianca Ojukwu orchestrated the call, the petition, and the continued detention, or even denying of Simon Ekpa's his fundamental right as a finest citizen. If I tell you the offer that they made to these people, that made this woman, this new Finland ambassador to Zojuria, that made her to go before Tinubu and said, in fact, what he did there is just to tell the whole world that they are in support of how Simon Ekpa have been treated, even as a finest citizen. Even them knowing fully well that they fought the same way Simon Ekpa is fighting to set themselves free from the captives when the Russia held them captives. Because Finland fought their way out from Finland to get their independence. They didn't even fight up to 100 days and their freedom was granted. But these people, simply because the raw material they needed is from Biafra territory. That is why you see, the more the Nigerian government and the Biafra is having fracas and fighting, the more insecurity increases, the more they are busy extracting those minerals free of charge. Period to this insecurity we have in the southeast. There was a video I watched where one guy was shouting, "Look at how they're taking our coal." My brother, all these big trucks, tipper, not even all these small ones, the big ones, all those white ones that companies are using to trip sand, that one can carry maybe 5 or 10 trips of sand. You see how they are loading coal from Enugu State. The guy keep on counting until the guy lose count. The same area they say that insecurity is prevailing, everybody is dying, they are killing everybody, but they are busy. Exactly what this same West did to Bronu, all in the name of, oh, there's Boko Haram, Chibok girls, this distracted people's attention, and they are busy taking the most expensive uranium that you can witness. That uranium, the only Nigeria and Niger have that uranium to power their nuclear weapons, to power their energy. Look at the southeast. Then can you imagine the Mumu and the useless Bianca Ojukwu orchestrating the Simon Ekpa's arrest and incarceration, and also promising them that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu can never be released? Bianca Ojukwu did that. When she was calling for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's release, is when she was looking for an opportunity to go to Aso Rock. After she got to Aso Rock, she stayed them to lock the key which they used to hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and throw it away inside the river, where you can never ever find it. This useless Bianca Ojukwu is a disgrace to millions of Biafrans. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria terrorist state is using Bianca Ojukwu as a weapon to fight the United States of Biafra freedom. Something that her husband fought. The finest ambassador to Nigeria, Sana Saleh and co, are enjoying the show. Welcome to the most corrupt British Royal Niger company called the Nigerian terrorist state. Look at Bianca Ojukwu here. This is Bianca Ojukwu. This is Bianca Ojukwu playing to the gallery. And everybody believes, oh, Bianca Ojukwu's appointment, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. Everybody was praising her. Hey, I'm going to make sure since she get to office, Not for once, not even for a second have she ever mentioned the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or the insecurity in the southeast or the massacring of the people of Anambra State where she came from or the militarization and politicization of the Southeast Express. They say when she's close to Tinubu, she will tell Tinubu everything and Tinubu will obey her. Even if she likes, she can as well, she can as well romance with the so-called president of the zoo, do everything, go in and out of bed with him. My brother, she still remains a threat. Why? Because she have already betrayed her own people. So tell me how they were going to trust her. That is the issue that with our people that they don't even know, that they're not even taking into cognizance. If I am your friend, or rather, if you are a friend to my friend, you betray my friend and come to me, what gives you what assures you that I, Okulora, will trust you when you have already betrayed my friend, which I know? My brother, eating with you, even if I'm smiling with you, I will use a very long spoon to avoid your spit getting close to my mouth. That is what all these idiots that call themselves politicians from the southeast, they don't know. Because when you betray your own people, that person you run to can never, ever trust you. Even if the person can only use you, at the end of the day, dump you. And when you come back to those some people you betray, you become an outcast. It happened to Joe Ojukwu, and Joe Ojukwu is suffering the consequences till today. Let me play the message of the so-called new ambassador of Finland. Anybody who is saying Finland is not corrupt, my brother, bury that idea. Finland is as corrupt as Nigeria. And we keep on saying it before the international community. That the dignity or whatever they said they have already rubbished it. The day they call Ekpa and detain him. They have cleared him of terrorism charges. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was cleared. They will stop Ekpa from getting his freedom. Are you hearing me now? Ekpa, okay, imagine those people you claim that they are sponsoring the terrorism with Simon Ekpa. The 4 guys you arrested him with have been freed. Then what stop you from freeing Simon Ekpa? I don't know whether you people are thinking toward this direction. Finland is complicit in whatever is happening in the Biafra territory. In fact, they are among those who want Biafrans to be eliminated. We cannot say it we can't even hide our mouth again in saying this because we have shaded them for a very long time, waiting for them to do the needful. But it's obvious now that they have already accepted the deal of siphoning natural gas from Biafra land, crude oil from Biafra land for as many years as they want, in fact, till eternity, if they will allow, if they will allow their own country to be used to get Simon Ekpa. Just the same way they promised Kenya, heaven and earth, if they will allow their country to be used to perpetrate that, that kidnapping over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, when the Gen Z in Kenya, they vote against Kenya, they thought it was just ordinary, but they don't know what happened that time is what they call karma. Karma came up very quick to them. But Finland, let's keep watch. Finland is supposed to be at least a country that Biafrans can see, that say, this country, we can do business with you. Come and do what? Refine our oil, our gas, natural gas, and every other mineral resources we have there, because you people tried when we needed you most. But now they have cancelled everything. Whatever deal they sign with the zoo can never last for long. That is the simple truth. Because whatever that comes from any deal you sign through the backyard will surely end through that backyard. And if they force Biafrans to begin to make contact and rehearse with the enemies of the West, it will be too bad for them to contend with the Biafrans when the time comes. Because that's exactly where they are pushing Biafrans to. And I want everyone who keeps saying that they are leaders of this or that to make sure that they begin to make contact with the enemies of the West. They know who they are. I don't want to call names here. For security reasons, I don't want to call names here. But the earlier they start to do that, the better for all of us. Even if they like, let them. Somebody was saying that now that Nigeria is now member of the BRICS. Nigeria is not a member. Nigeria is not a full member. Only South Africa and one other, two other African countries is a member. Nigeria is just a partner. So they are not yet into fully being a full member of BRICS. They're just a partner to BRICS. So there's a difference between being a full member to make decisions and being a partner. The partner can be 60-40, 50-50. But being a full member is a 100%. So there's a difference between the two. So I want everybody hearing this voice, hearing this message. If you truly love the Biafran, then tell those ones who keep saying they are heads, who keep watching our people being killed on a daily basis, who keep saying that they are whatever they call it, chairman or vice chairman or president, let them begin to make contact with the enemies of the West. West is the reason why Biafra are where we are today. West supported Nigeria against Biafra, and they are complicit on the genocidal war against the Biafrans 1967 to 1970. They can never say no to that. And we are waiting for them to do what? To have a rethink on what they are doing. All of them now are playing to the gallery. They want to have a Palestinian state that just started this nonsense shenanigans how many years? The Biafrans 54 years ago. And they are still watching us. No problem. No, anybody will say now, hey, let us call God. My brother, the God you are calling is Oyibo. I didn't give you that God. What did the God means? Either you call it government of the day or you call it gold, oil, and diamonds of Africa. That's why in Africa we pray. Them, they follow principles. We pray and believe in faith. They follow principles and they give us God. Why they go back to what they don't know. Most of them don't even go to church. Most of the whites don't go to church. If 100% of them, 95% don't even go to church. But they believe Africans, deceive Africans, and they keep on every day they are clapping, believing, hey, God will do this. My brother, God have given you the brain to think. God have given you the manpower to work. When we manufactured Ogbunigwe, is it God that manufactured Ogbunigwe? God have given you the intellect to think, to have a productive thinking.
My honor and privilege to present to you the letter of recall of my predecessor, Ms. Mr. President, it is also my honor and privilege to present to you the letter of my credence, accrediting me as Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Finland to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
If you see Bianca Ojukwu here, that is smiling like Onya na Wakanike, you find out that this woman is a slave. She's one of the slaves. I never pray for anything bad to happen to her. But I can tell you, if she not take time, she will end up like Ifeanyi Uba. These are the scallywags, the psychophants in Biafra territory. I'm sorry for using all these words. I'm sorry for calling names. But the truth be told, that these are the problems we have in the southeast. And from many, many more others. Let us just see what people think concerning this matter at the comment section. Onwuka will go say Finland is as corrupt as Nigeria. Period. They are. Chukwuemeka Ejiofor said, any woman can fall for any man. That can never change anything. What stopped the finance ambassador from promising to bring Simon to Nigeria? Read between the lines. It is all about political interest and never a promise of conviction of Simon Ekpa. Talk less extradition. My brother, if they case Simon Ekpa, they have caged the whole Biafran. Just the same way they caged Nnamdi Kanu. They are not talking about it here because the world are watching. But what did they do behind the scenes is what matters. That is what we're supposed to be concerned, not even what she say, or letter she sent to Tunumbu, or letter to present to Tunumbu. But what's happened behind the back, behind the scene, that is what we supposed to be get worried. And they could say, or whatever they can internet. Yes. She just make just a little brief. But what happens on that letter she submitted to Tunumbu? Where she said that Simon Ekpa had been blocking their bilateral business. Look at Finland that have been existing many years. So under 3 years now, Simon Ekpa is the one that is blocking them. That means they don't even have any business bilateral. Oh, so let's take this way. So Simon Ekpa is the one that even made Nigeria to know Finland. If that is the case, that means Simon Ekpa is the one that brings them to light. Ojukwu said this is quite disheartening. Tobias Udoka said the same way Obasanjo said that he used Igbo people to fight Igbo. Chai, arere, arere. Exactly the point where I made earlier. Obasanjo made it clear. Gowon regretted why he didn't use Igbos against Igbos. Now Tinubu have copied from Obasanjo to use Igbos against their own fellow Igbos. Who is Felix Moka from Delta Igbo? He's the one that has been used against P2B. David Umahi against his own brother, Landmark Beach. What do they call him? Joe Ibokwe, using him, Yoruba also using him against his own people in Lagos State. Tinubu now using Bianca Ojukwu against his own people. Buhari used Hope Uzodinjo against his own people to kill. Do you know how many people Hope have killed? From his first tenure down to this second tenure. So what are we saying? The same zoo using Ato Eze to build a secret ranch for Fulanis in Anambra State. Arere boom, chai. Arere boom, arere boom, chai. Ba Tunumbu ara mama. I don't even understand this one. Aitinobu said, our DPM will defeat her. St. Solomon said, we need urgent court marriage of Bianca Ono with Ifeanyi Uba in... Okay, let me not complete it. Hellgate Ifeanyi Uba can't be in such furnace alone. Saboteur must all meet their ancestors. Stephen Ogore said, we should stop depending on the West. The only solution to our problem is that if we can speak one voice and equip our men on ground and make sure our Igbo politicians doesn't have base in Southeast, because they are the one Nigeria is using to sabotage the struggles. Exactly the point. This one is a very vital point that everybody need to think. Let's think outside the box, because we have been thinking inside the box and it is not helping us. So let us think outside the box. What this guy said is exactly the point. Yao, the final. Yao Ekusia Ogu. Uzo Biafra said her husband will never be happy with her. Again and again, in the next life, senseless woman, she has lost the respect given to her by the good people of Biafra. Nobu said, is she saying that what her husband started is a joke? After many Biafrans was killed, can she return the dead to life? We are watching closely. Hence, they said, economically profit. Finland, your name is sorry. Lona said, remove that Ojukwu from that Akuna name. Okay? Okay, let's keep on calling her Bianca Ono. In fact, she's no more Bianca Ojukwu. Let's address her by her own father's name, Bianca Ono. Ezi Bochinedu said, okay, let me not read this one. Godson said, she let herself and her late husband down by setting the appointments. He didn't know that Biafra government are bigger than Nigeria. Shame on her. John Oyin said, please, let's not conclude yet, please. Let's not conclude. Stephen Okore, you know we don't have access to the resource. Nigeria will always use the resource to buy the way out. What West want is their personal interest. Even if they wipe out all the Southeast, they can do anything because of their personal interest. And that's true, the guy talk. Cruz Fund said, she went to God. Not only to Biafrans, even to his own husband and her grown-up children. Are they looking her like Mumu? Are they looking her like Mumu? That she was or she is, and she will continue to be. Anyway, my wonderful people, much time. As I talk, all 2 quadro no kambede. Let us end it here. We are coming back again with another Obonga news that will make you to believe in what we are doing. If I am making a form, I can always frame more kind of. So it is not a choice. So my wonderful people, keep on sharing, liking, commenting, and make sure you keep subscribing to Okuta Daily Talk channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain Okurora One Nature, your #1 Obonga speaker that always brings to you the most important and adorable news of all time. Have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless us all. Kemesiano, my wonderful people.